Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of the day it is. I am here to say hi. My name is Gawd, and welcome to the Gawd Cafe. So, here at the Gawd Cafe, we are going to just discuss a few topics regarding spirituality, sexuality, and astrology. So, it's a wide range, but if you fuck with it, you'll stick along. Um, just hear what I have to say. If you like it, stay. If you don't, stay away. Anyway, so today I wanted to touch upon bisexuality and where it's at today, what it means, the basics, the mental health issues surrounding it, the individuals at play that are primarily affected by it, maybe more than the other sex, and transparency about it. Okay, so let's dive in. So, bisexuality. Bisexuality is when an individual is sexually attracted to both sexes, male and female. Cheers to your coffee. If you have coffee, got some cold brew right here going on. Cheers. But yes, so it's I mean that's obvious, but to anyone that isn't sure and just wanted clarity, that's what bisexuality means. However, bisexuality ranges in that not every bisexual person is attracted to the same sex the same way. For example, some bisexual individuals want their, man or woman to appear as a man or woman. And it's, I guess stereotypical, or I wouldn't say stereotypical, but a heteronormative display in a way that a man looks like a man and a woman looks like a woman. That's that one bisexuality. Then there's the other bisexuality that doesn't care whether it's an effeminate man or a masculine female. It's attracted to all, and sometimes it goes past just the physical and perhaps just the soul. Then you have other bisexuals that are just, a little bit more primitive and a little bit more sex crazy, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a matter of claiming what you are, being transparent so that other individuals know where they stay within your life, because to keep other people in the dark or unclear or unsure isn't fair. So just because it relieves one to not, be transparent, it isn't fair overall, and it comes back to the individual, and I'll explain why. So now that we understand what bisexuality is and its forms, there's, like, I'll say it again, there's the bisexual person that likes their men and women a certain way and may not feel like they have to pick. Then there's, the bisexuals who, don't really see like, oh, I'll be missing out if I choose one gender. However, there are bisexuals who feel that way. I want both. I want, they won't admit that they maybe innately want to be more of a polygamist because of how society would make them feel, in turn resulting in them internally lying to themselves or trying to convince themselves, perhaps, or maybe being aware, but like I said, trying to convince themselves to other people outside of them and themselves that, no, it doesn't matter, I just need to have one. But when you come to alignment with yourself, you can tell yourself the truth. It's not about, why do I have to let people know? Yes, maybe perhaps not at first, but you definitely want to let people know as soon as possible to get it out the way. You don't want to prolong how people are starting to view you and then feel fearful to then release that information because it's not fair to the other person. So we see this a lot happening with, bisexual men dealing with females in the heterosexual community. And I have a lot of friends who are, straight. Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I only have gay friends. So I have a lot of, straight girlfriends, and I would just see a common pattern, and they wouldn't all deal with it, but there were signs of in denial bisexual man. And some of the signs was, unreasonable, aggressive behavior, or, just a person who's easily annoyed, like just the energy of like you're annoying to them because of them having to keep this facade if they're truly not fully bisexual, but, entertaining the, what comes with it to, we know this as the DL man, like the down low man. The down low man is down low because he's fearful of how people will treat him afterwards, and it's due to the reaction people have when releasing or making this transparent. For example, depending what your upbringing is, if your upbringing is of anything of, Latin culture, African American culture, Caribbean culture, you're an understanding that, our cultures don't really make it easy to come out, and the women in it would not understand it, especially, a lot of the men, but more so the women, because I want to just touch upon women and men around this topic, because the way we can change how much women are being misled and deceived, and it's because they're not willing to receive the truth. It's like you do if you damn. I mean, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. When it comes to a bisexual man, he feels, and the reason why I'm even talking about that, I never thought I'd make this type of video, but I think I'm noticing how unfair it's starting to feel for females to not know what the fuck is going on. And as it is, men are sexual beings, so it's very important to know what your sexual activity is, like, and what you really truly like. To keep that in the dark and to wife someone is stealing her choice to decide. I'm gonna tell you this right now. A lot of females will say, I would never, no. But if you let them know, they'll friend you. And if you turn them on enough, they'll end up fucking you. But the difference is, you let her know you're bi from the get. Let her decide. Let her make up her mind. Give her that choice. Why would she ever be mad at you afterwards? If anything, it might make her grow. It might make her reassess how she views men. It might make her, let her sit on it. She's probably, gonna be turned off, disgusted, but then see you post and it's like pussy wet. You know what I mean? And I think if we do this as a collective, we will see a shift in transparency when coming into relationships. And it's gonna start with the men, and they're gonna have to, definitely be okay with women reacting the way they might initially. But like with all emotional states, they don't last. They're here right now and they pass. So you need to keep in mind that, especially being more, feminine energy is more innately emotional reacting. So do not take that personal. Understand it as that. Not that, oh, here we go, fuck the reaction. Accept the reaction beforehand, so when the reaction happens, you're not surprised. You expected it. So expect the reaction. Expect the reaction, and if it's a better reaction than worse, well, I guess you won't feel flustered. However, if you don't anticipate somewhat of a bad reaction and still seeing yourself work past it, then you just have to sit on that. Just sit on, let me see, how would it look like if I told her that I'm bi, or just stuff like that. How would it look like? And then it's gonna devastate you. But it's better to let some girl know, and then let her, she might friend zone you. So be a friend. Be a friend. If I was you, if I was really, if I was bi, I would play off of my gay side and be her friend. Oh, she sees me as a friend. All right. When she says, I wish you was not gay, I'd be like, I fuck bitches. You know what I mean? If I was bi, I would play it like that. What are y'all doing? Accept the whole, oh, she gonna friend zone me? Y'all wanna fuck right away. That's what it is. Y'all man impatient. Just you know, just like give it time, tell her the truth. Like, it's okay if she don't like it. There's other females that, you know, things are becoming a lot more fluid, you know, and the way we make this normal is just to be very transparent with each other. Let people decide what they want to get into, you know. And then when it comes to the mental health issues surrounding bisexuality, I mean, I kind of basically touched upon that right now when it came to how men feel about not telling their truth and how women will react and how that's creating some sort of clashing of the brains, you know what I mean? Because like a guy's not going to tell the truth because how she's going to react. But she's going to react the same because anything that no one likes or does not expect, they're going to react like that. So men have to get over that women react that way. Say it, reacts that way, it is what it is, keep it moving, right? Friend zone her, whatever. She's going to get over with in time. Eventually, a lot of guys are going to start being transparent. And eventually, just like a bisexual woman is more acceptable. Eventually, a bisexual man will be. However, it starts with transparency. Some men do not like a bisexual woman, but won't say nothing. But a woman might make it, you know, might vocalize it, and you know, and I mean, men are like, you know, more sexual by nature, so that's perhaps why. But besides that, we're all human and we all are sexual by nature, so some more than others. So it's very possible that, you know, a man might be turned off by a woman's bisexuality, but because it's been around for so long and it's almost casual to say it at this point. Like if a woman says I'm bi, you're like, oh, okay. If a guy says I'm bi, it's like, when did you get fucked in the ass? How often did you get fucked in the ass? Did you get fucked in the ass before coming here? Like, it's so crazy how what the brain does. It might be because the dick is involved. But anyway, so this video is about bisexuality. I will be posting more topics, again, surrounding sexuality, spirituality, and astrology at the Gawd Cafe. Cheers. Until next time.